What's happening, traders? What's happening, traders? Welcome back to another video. So we're here on GB Aussie dollar, and we got a pretty good trade entry happening right now. So we got this supply zone here. Okay, you can see that this has supplied the market, breaking some structure to the left because we closed below these lows and eventually had all this come down here. We've just taken out all this liquidity above here and also these areas here, and this little wick took out the liquidity of all these equal highs here. So when price came up into the zone, we filled the zone completely with a nice price action candle pushing down. We got a break of our candle low just there, and we entered the market. So we're already almost down to our first TP, which is going to be at this candle right here. And then we're going to go for looking at the whole trend. Okay, we've got lots of area to the downside, which could be potential, including this area down here. So we're going to look for a wick fill of this area down here. And also, if you have a look, this is a huge 4-hour demand zone. Okay, so we've got this area here pushing up. Now, what's the reason for the rejection at the moment was this area here, which was a past resistance. It then became a little bit of support, but I think we're going to come down, retest that resistance from this area, and then potentially push down further. And also we have this area down here. So lots going on. We have just broken a high here, so this is a new higher high. So I feel that we're going to come down and potentially make a new higher low before pushing up. So let's see how it goes. Let's go back to the 5-minute, just see what it's looking like. Looking pretty good. So we're going to have a look at where price is at when we get to this point and how it's looking. So we'll come back in a sec. Alright guys, so we just blasted through first TP there, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave this trade to run. I'm not going to take any profits here. I'm going to wait for our first TP to actually be down at this level. The reason for that is because the 15-minute has just given us an entry as well from the same sort of setup. So we would have only just entered here on the 15-minute if we were watching the 15-minute for confirmation. So I'm quite happy for price to then continue down to the downside. And if I were to put in a 1-to-1, that should take us about pretty well just on that wick there. So I'm going to keep this running, and first TP is now down at this line here. So let's see how it goes. Alright guys, as you can see, we've just hit first TP, or we're just off it. I've already taken it out, secured that. Stop loss is at break even now, and yeah, we're going to let the rest run for the rest of the day, and hopefully get down to our full TP down here. I'm actually going to change the full TP to just above this whole number here. So we got £1 and £1 and 77 whatever it is. Sorry, Aussie is Aussie dollar. So 177 down here. I'm going to change to, let's do 0.01. Okay, so first TP's been hit there. It was a really nice change of TP. That 15-minute gave us a really nice entry, and actually if we go on the 30-minute, we got the similar entry. We got a break of a candle high, break of a candle low off the top of here. Obviously that was a little less not as obvious as the 15 and the 5, but yeah, beautiful trade. And there we go. So that was a nice 16 pips. And we're still pushing down a profit with 20% going. Overall, if we can come down to here, that'll be 54 pip total. And that would be a really nice way to finish off the week. So I'll leave this running, and I'll put the result in after this. So see you in a bit. Alright guys, jumping back in, it's now the afternoon, and as you can see, our first TP got smashed, and then prices actually reverted up, and there is a reason for that. Now this area here is a fairly strong supply zone. As you can see, we had a good reaction from there, but above there we have this area here, right? So this is a supply zone within the major trend, right? So decent trade, got what we wanted, and it was really nice that we were able to see the higher time frame target, and we made some more money, right? What we've got happening right now is just basically a bigger version of what happened here, right? So we've got this supply zone here, we've got equal high liquidity up here, and then we got some fair value gaps in there. Price is then pushed up, and if I go to the 30-minute, we've got a basically identical looking setup, right? So we've got this area here, which has pushed price down, breaking structure. Then we've got these equal highs above this area, which has been taken out. And now price has come up to the zone. We haven't closed above the zone, and we could be looking for sales now. And what we could be looking for is sales to come down to this area to continue down. what we have also done is taken liquidity, see this wick here, taken liquidity off the top of these highs, because there's people's stop losses and whatever else above there. They've taken that out, we're pushing back down, and now we just got to wait for an entry. Now we could enter now on the 15-minute, or we could enter on the 30-minute, which would be a break of this candle's low here. So if I get rid of this just to get rid of some confusion, this was a great trade. We're out of that, it broke even. Now we're going to adjust our analysis and potentially look for sales to the downside if we can break out of this low here, because this is a 30-minute supply zone, so I want to take a 30-minute entry. I could take a 15-minute, but you can see it doesn't look as clean here. We've taken out the fair value gap within there. We have got this area above here as well, but the thing that's interesting is that we've already taken the liquidity off these highs, which is probably the most important thing that they want to do, unless they actually want to come all the way up to here to take out this liquidity. But then, you know, we could be talking price could keep coming up and up and up. So that's why we're not entering right now. We've also got, if I go to the 5-minute, by the looks of it, we've got a demand zone right here. Okay, and you can see this is a nice sharp demand zone, and this could potentially push price up above these highs again. So that's why we're going to wait for the 30-minute break, because if the 30-minute break, we're going to be breaking below here and then potentially below this low, which is then going to cause us to have a breakout of these of this zone. So there's nothing to do right now, but it's just quite interesting how, you know, these things repeat themselves on different time frames. This was a smaller time frame. Okay, the 5-minute was down here. We got a nice little trade, and then now we're on a higher time frame with a similar thing lining up. So I don't think I'm going to take this trade right now in this video. I might make it a second video because I want to get this one up, and this is going to take a little while, and it is Friday, and I've had a great week, so I'm not going to keep trading too much today. I'm going to take out the profit at the end of the week and enjoy my weekend. So I'm going to leave this video here, unless this suddenly shoots down and breaks breaks the low. No, I'm going to leave this video here, and then I will come back if I get an entry on this and make a separate video on it. But hopefully you enjoyed that, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.